Alright, let me just do this real quick. And there I go. Oh yeah, I need to. Oh, so what the heck's my iPad? Um, Alright, I think I should be good to go. Alright, Alright, what is going on, everyone? I am your host, Goddrifter, and welcome to, the Goddrifter podcast. I'm your host, Goddrifter, and this time, I actually wanted to talk about the, so, for the most part, he's wondering what I'm going to be doing for the majority of this. Is Forza Horizon 5. It is in the R33 GTR V spec with, I think, the engine from the R390, which is the V8 twin turbo, V8 twin turbo 3.5 liter. Running a full top speed bike kit with a Jun wing. No wide body for the most part. So yeah. I can't believe we are, let's see, June, July, August, September, October, November. We're almost at July, and we're literally like 5 months away from GTA 6. Along with, what's that called? Along with the release of Horizon 6 on the PS5. But the thing is, though, I'm not going to pre-order it. No, not Horizon 6, obviously, but GTA 6, I am not going to pre-order because of there's a lot of things, okay? Mainly it is because like, here's a lot of us collect games. Like, we collect the physical copies of said games. And from what I've heard, the physical edition is not even a disc. It's a code that is in the case. And I'm thinking like, what the, yo, like, did they forget that we actually, you know, we want to let people, you know, let people borrow the game, and then it's like, okay, cool, and then they give the game back. That's fine. But at the same time, why the heck did you guys ended up locking specific businesses behind paywalls? Like, for example, right? Like, I already know that there's gonna be other spots, but then again, a lot of people will have been like, when they say, and keep in mind, there is vehicle customization for, yeah, there's like legit vehicle customization for GTA 6, so
you have arrived at your destination.
but it's not a big, it's not a why, it's basically just, it makes absolutely no sense. Like, why in the heck do you guys like block everything, block some things behind a paywall? Like, if you didn't get the you didn't get this specific edition of said game. Like, I remember, like, back in, I think, like, around games around that time. So, normally when it comes to like, oh, there's like specific editions you can actually get. You actually, like, most people have been like, oh, I spent the most amount of money on this game, and they're like, oh, okay, that's freaking cool. So what kind of game is it? It's like, okay, cool. It's, well, one is completed, so it's like, okay, it has all the content that you possibly need, and then literally, like, I think this has happened with Street Fighter 2 when it comes to like their add-ons to things. Because like, oh, with the add-ons, oh yeah, you have to re-release another game, like a specific edition. It's like, oh yeah, we have Street Fighter 2, we have Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition, and then we have the Tournament Edition of that game, and then we have Super Street Fighter 2, and then you have Ultra Street Fighter 2. And it's like, yo, like, what's all these DLCs, that you have to re-release? But then again, at the time, the game is already out, and it's like, okay, you guys could easily just delay it another time. The same goes with the re-release of Midnight Club 3 Double Edition Remix. Like the Double Edition Remix part is all DLC, which, sorry, 190, sorry, RS7. But yeah, it's crazy that we end up like now it's just, oh, you want to get this, oh, you want to customize it extremely crazy? Well, you have to pay like $20 extra for the Ultimate Edition of GTA 6. And it's like, okay, or hear me out, I can pay the Standard Edition. And keep in mind, Ultimate Edition comes with every single whistle, all the bells and whistles of content. But at the same time, it's also one of those things where it's like, okay, in order for me to enjoy it, I have to get the Ultimate Edition, because I won't be able to complete the entire game because, well, there's actually a side mission that is locked behind the Ultimate Edition, which, I'm not gonna hold you, sounds kind of crazy if you think about it. And not to mention, said content is not even gonna be accessible in the beginning of the game. Like it's like you have to gradually unlock it. Yeah, sometimes it actually is. It's already like everybody's like drawing crazy conclusions. Like, oh my god, I can't believe they make us have to buy the extra edition of this game. Is that way we can actually get all the content. It's like that's not like they're not the only. Not to mention. I kind of gotta agree with the professional on this one. It's like it's not. It's like, oh my god, it's a single player game. There's not gonna be any online. It's like, dude, ladies and gentlemen, please read because I'm not the only one that's thinking like, do people not read nowadays? Because it's like it's crazy that most and not many. Many people are not reading these days, and keep in mind that keep in mind that a lot of people literally would just and keep in mind that this happens with me in terms of like the with the car show lobbies, which was wondering why I'm not doing them as much because I don't have PlayStation Plus anymore. Alright, there you go. But yeah, and there goes family. But yeah, it's one of those things where it actually, I'm not gonna hold you. It's not laziness that bothers me a little. It's the fact that it literally was. Like it's right there. Like you guys could easily just went in and just like, okay, we have all the stuff we wanted, so why not just and it's like, okay, cool. What was that about? Such and such. It's like, dude, this is. Like, I kid you not, it's not the one that thought this was like, okay, if people are not happy with what you're doing, then what is going to happen with the pre-orders? Because I already know, like, there are a lot of YouTubers that are pre-ordering the game, and game like this is for like, is it worth the hype? And it's like, I mean, it is, but at the same time, it is one of those things that it will actually keep in mind, I don't fault them at this. Like, oh yeah, they're pre-ordering games that way they can actually get content, but at the same time, it could have been a Rockstar could worded that a lot better, because it's like, okay, a lot of people gonna complain and whine about, oh my god, it's a single player game, there's no GTA Online. Like, where the heck do you guys see like, oh, there's no GTA Online on there? It's like, sheesh, you guys could, like, I'm over here like, okay, do you realize that a lot of and my freaking controller. Alright. Alright, where is... Something tells you that's not a Taycan. I keep in mind, I'm not seeing this. I'm not seeing it as. I keep in mind. I was wondering. I'm not doing it I'm not right. I'm not reading on script. This is actually my true feelings on what I thought of these things, to say the least. But then again, we haven't seen anything gameplay wise. Like we've seen, yeah, we've seen the trailers. Yeah, that's cool. But we need to see some gameplay. And anything without gameplay is gonna be dead on arrival, because, well, we need to see what is going to happen. It's like, okay, we see the cutscenes, we see everything, but at the same time, like, we need, oh my goodness, like, it's not, we need to see what is happening with the games, not with the games, with the, oh yeah, to see what happened, what can we do in the game. That way we can actually, be like, okay, we can do this in the game, we can do that in the game, but don't hide the gameplay trailers. So that's one thing a lot of people are looking for these days. They'll be like, man, I'm not pre-ordering unless I see some gameplay. But yeah, it's crazy how we haven't, like, oh yeah, they released the pre-orders, and yet we have yet to see some sort of gameplay that goes with the pre-orders. Like, no joke, we waited I was like, man, we at least should have GTA 6 around 2025, but it was delayed to 2026, literally last month, which that game would have came out then. But but then again, I guess that they wanted the Black Friday sales to be there. It's like, okay, they're going after the Black Friday sale, so thus they changed it to November 19th. Okay, let me check something. Where is Porsche? Oh, he's right here. So 1970? I think that's what it is. But yeah, it is one of those things where it's like, why in the heck did they decide that this was okay? Okay then. Okay. Sorry about that. Well, I'm in this car after all, so that's that, to say the least. Unfortunately, I made this a wheelie car, so I can't turn save life. But yeah, I do. So for the most part, okay, let me talk about the positives of that, because I've been saying a lot of negatives about it. Let's talk about the positives of what they're doing with the game now. So instead of like, oh yeah, it's just the name of the vehicle, and then now they have brands, and then they have like, oh, this something retro, something classic, or something insert alternate name for that vehicle. We're getting year models for these cars in GTA 6 instead of like for example, if we end up getting the Jester, the Dinka Jester, or basically a Karen Jester, actually, we probably will have in the form of a 93 or 94 the 94 Karen Jester Turbo. Like that would've been like, that would've been crazy. Same goes with the for example, another example, like they got the brands right. Like let's say we get the Maibatsu Kuruma. It probably would be a 2008, 2008 or 2010 Maibatsu Kuruma. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm hoping that they actually got the, I'm hoping they actually got the, what they call it? They got the, shoot, what's that called? I'm hoping they actually got the, no, excuse me. I'm hoping they will actually get the brands right this time, because, like, they, as well as the car class right, because I kid you not, a lot of vehicles in the sports brand don't even need to be in the sports car brand. Well, let's be honest here. Like, when is the last time you see a off-roading estate vehicle as a sports car? Now that makes no sense whatsoever. or the sold reels actually legit makes absolutely no sense to be in that category. But yeah, it's and I was mentioning they're also going for more also they're going for more car customizations options basically. So like and like, oh yeah, with ride-out consoles you can actually bring in any vanilla car, you can actually make it to a lowrider or a dog, and it's like, okay, cool. At the same time, wouldn't that just be big rimmed cars instead of a full-on donk? I'm actually actually that actually reminds me. I'm surprised they haven't done anything with like, oh yeah, they probably will have like a 19 like let's say for example, they added a same one to 76 Caprice or Apollo to the game. Like I already know like the Impala's gonna be Impaler, but what if it was a Caprice? What would it be called then? I don't like. Like I literally just thought about it because GTA 6 takes place in the southeast, so basically the eastern part of the United States, which is basically or AKA for those who don't know, it'll be called the Dirty South. So that's the one I was like, okay, they probably will have and oh my god. Excuse me. Alright, well, not to mention Lucia. Okay, so it turns out that they actually the characters are customizable, so meaning that we can actually you can actually customize the character. And from what I've seen in trailers, hopefully, I agree with Professional. I hope the gyms will come back. Because it's been, like, the last time we seen him was 2004. And that was GTA San Andreas. And that was the last time they ended up having gyms. Until, well, I would say recently, but at the same time, it's not, they're not, but also they're not what's that called? It's like cool, but at the same time it's not it's like we don't see the results. Okay, it's been like how many minutes? Version number 23. Nice 17.20. Wait a minute. Nice 17.20. That is a nineteen. Okay, where the heck's the Warhawk? I'm like, where in the heck is the Warhawk? I'm like, I legit trying to find like what the heck, where the heck is this thing? Okay, um. 'Cause I didn't read it correctly. Hold on. Let's see, 1971, port number 23, 917/20. Hold on a moment. I have to look into the collection because I'm all like, what the heck is a nice 917/20? Is in the auto show? Okay, let's see. Wait, what is it actually? Oh, that's Pink Pig! Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my god. I'm like, what the heck is it? What the heck is it? It's like, duh, it's freaking Pink Pig. Well, I wasted a lot of money, but what is this? A lot of time driving a car that I don't have. My goodness. Oh, yikes right there. But by the end of it, I'm pretty sure everyone's already excited for GTA 6, and I can't wait till I get my hands on the game. I'm not gonna pre-order it because, well, one, I need to get my money up, and two, because don't even want to bother you guys with this. I'm only playing Horizon 5. And the only DLC I have is the VIP pass. That's it. That's basically it. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. I actually wanted to get the my goodness, if I got the Ultimate Edition instead of just, oh yeah, let me just get this game real quick, and it's like, okay, we should be fine. Yeah, it's all fine and dandy. It's like, bruh. Okay, there we go. And now I need to get 3 ultimate air skills and the Nissan Titan Warrior concept. Alright. I have that at least. Like, what the heck? Need to look into the good old boys at Nissan. There we go. And I feel my phone vibrating. I'll be right back. Hi, I'm back. Alright, so, I just need to, my goodness. In terms of like going into e-feds, so far as I know, an e-fed or electronic federation is basically like you have like you're booking your shows, you're figuring out the rivalries as well as a lot of other stuff that would make you go like, okay, there's a lot of tension going on. Might as well just sit like the same thing. They're gonna be like, okay, cool. It's one of those things that you end up going for in terms of like, okay, that's interesting, because many people would actually go for like a lot of people were like, okay, I will actually do my own federation. It's like, okay, that's fine. Like most people have been like, oh, I'll be a good booker. It's like, okay, who is your champion? Who is your who's your top guy? And then who's your top woman? And then who's the mid card? Who's in the tag teams? And who's in a faction? That's basically, it's like, okay, there's like four things that you have to look at. It's like, okay, in terms of single stars or single stardom, are they alone? Are they in a tag team, or are they in a faction? Because it's like, yeah, I tried. It's like, yeah, I tried. Wait, really? Yeah. But most, like I said, most people have been like some people like to actually do the bookings of the matches in events, because they're like, okay, let's see if I can push this guy to, and it's like, oh, it's like, okay, we're gonna see if we can push the top guy or top girl in the company. It's like, okay, that's fine, but at the same time, don't be mad if you're on a losing streak and you end up quitting because, like, oh, your character, like, oh my god, my character is not pushed too heavy.
Okay,
like,
just checking.
Like, for example, we have Rebecca Knight, not as my top girl, but at the same time, she is one of those that are probably going to be aiming for the top of the food chain, to say the least. So, if I was wondering, she's in ANW, or Apex Nexus Wrestling, which is hosted by Red982 on Twitch. He also has a Discord as well. What else is there? But more importantly, there are in terms of like, oh yeah, but at the same time, some can be very interesting, to say the least. Oh, Jesus freaking Christ. Hold on. Let's see. In the Salizo speed zone. Okay, I'll probably grab the time to grab the other 4 GT, since the one I'm driving, I literally just got in and it's like, oh, boom, your stuff is completed. Nice, except it isn't. My goodness. Okay, so I need to look for speed zones. My goodness, dude. Lost something. La, la. That's L. So, there's Soul. That's not it. That's not it. Which one's that one? Slissa. That's the one? Okay. Now in terms of like, but at the same time, it's like, oh, he's definitely, oh yeah, she's definitely winning. It's like, no, she's definitely losing. And it's like, I've seen this before. It's like, oh yeah, the character comes back for another season, and then all of a sudden, boom, winning streak. The winning streak she had in the last season, gone. Replaced with
arrived at your destination.
I was like, oh, why is the winning streak gone? What do you mean gone? I mean gone. Ultimate air skull god. Oh, time to drive it. Time to drive the dude. And of course, the sound is coming out. But don't worry, I can actually hear it being just fine. I believe I can fly. Oh my god. Jeez. Okay. Oh, and then take a photo. Let's see. Let's repair that. And okay, hold on. That is perfect. Alright. See if we do first Carrera. Yeah, completed. It's like, wait a minute, already? Yeah. Alright, now it's time for the... Okay, I was about to say, is that another one with the STR? Well, wait, before RDP4, wait a freaking minute. Oh, I have that. Huh. I think I know where that is. There's a spot in like in the mountain, yeah, probably around the mountain parts. Hold on a second. Okay, so it's actually I believe it's near a. I think that is near a. It's not this. It's not this spot. It's. I think it's this spot right here. So what was the one I'm looking for? I'm looking for the. So I'm looking for the. So I'm trying to figure out which barfine has the orange petals, to say the least. I think this is it. Let me change vehicles. But yeah, there's the EFED stuff. I thought, like, here's the thing. I did for the most part pretty good for my second run to run an EFED. The first run was okay. So the thing I was doing right as I was doing this, I was doing it weekly, like, but because I was like, man, I'm getting tired of Gran Turismo. Man, hold on, let me do something real quick. And long story short, I was able to do what I actually wanted instead of just yeah, I was actually doing what I actually wanted instead of just, oh yeah, do this and do that, boom, there you go. It's like, what the heck is this? Oh, wrong one. Okay, so it has to be at... Oh, okay, so wait, the circuit start. Is there... It's not that one. I'm like, is there a race start? I'm now just noticing. Oh, these are, a lot of these are just ones with the race starts. Okay, yeah, no, I was nowhere near that close. Um, hmm. Is that one? Is that the one? Oh my god, I'm a dumbass. My goodness. Doom, doom, completed. I want a traffic cone outfit. um, but yeah, so the one thing that I didn't do is I didn't do a debut episode. So that's basically why I didn't do a debut episode for WCRC Nemesis or WCRC Deliverance. Um, I introduced the championships right out the bat, which keep in mind it's like okay, it's not being built as pristine as I wanted it because it was absolutely unnecessary. Like, I'm over like, what the heck was I doing? um, Jeez, game. Anyway, get all right. We're going with the Dom Toretto. Or Grandma Charger. Um, but I think what I'm doing differently is that now I'm getting help with like other EFED owners, like Falcon, who Falcon is the one who's helping me so far. Want to thank him with the help, along with Red, who actually like in mind, I didn't discover his stuff until I was looking into like a lot of the events I can actually join, and then I saw upon Red's Twitch. I watched it. It was funny, and it was fun. That's the one thing that a lot of EFET owners just refuses to have, and that is they refuse to have fun with the EFETs because like some people are because I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll always like a laugh. If the story is serious, the story is serious. If the story is extremely goofy, it's extremely goofy. A lot of people forgot how to have fun in EFET, which that's basically 90% of that's literally 90% of a lot of the stuff that is in EFET is like, oh yeah, like, oh right, I work out to have fun. It's like, dude, this is like ask someone in the EFET. It's like, when's the last time you ever had fun with the EFETs? Like, I know like a lot of people do the production stuff, and then a lot of people do the live stream stuff, but I think with the production wise. Production wise, everything is already scripted. Yeah, everything is scripted. A lot of the stuff was pretty cool to say the least. other times it is one of those cases where it's like, oh yeah, that's pretty interesting, but at the same time, why? So, what else is there? And I'm like, okay, that's cool, let's do it, that's fine. But at the same time, at least have some fun. Don't be all butter and like, oh my god, like this is a serious story. Why is anyone laughing? Like, because you're using, because for the most part, the characters that you're using are funny. They're funny in nature. In the last event, like the last event I was like production wise, where I had to like record my own stuff was OCW. I was like, okay, that's fine. Like I want my character to be taken seriously, but at the same time, but at the same time, it's like, okay, I want to have fun. And I think one of the because it was like it was the draft, if I remember correctly, and it's like, oh, and it's like, oh, he's taking himself too seriously, and it's like, oh, now he's become a full meme, which that's like I'm fine being a meme, but at the same time, I was like, I want to make my character to be taken seriously, like sometimes seriously, not just like booting. I have like, booting. I have a dark past. And no one knows me. It's like, bro, like it's like, dude, you're literally a kid in Reno, Nevada. Like, what the heck's wrong with you? Ay. This fog is not helping. Ay. Yeah, I done it anyways. Let's see. Now, where was I? Oh yeah. So in terms of okay, so Super GTs are the ones I had to go for. Noise. Like, there's one thing that it's like, okay, we gotta go, like, okay, I need to like step back a bit and see what I can salvage from my character, because like my character is supposed to be like a serious guy who's masked, that no one knows. Heck, no one knows most people are not supposed to know his face. But unfortunately, because of, oh my god, this guy's a furry, and it's like, dude, he doesn't even have a tail. That's the thing. He doesn't have a tail, and I think one of the people, the first person I was working with, was like, dude, maybe show a little more skin, because like he's fully covered, and it's like, ain't that the point? It's like. Like, ain't that the point of an unknown character? He's supposed to be covered. Like, sheesh. Like, the only thing you should know is literally his fingers and his ears. That shows sometimes when his hair is not on his ears. His hair is not on his ears, which would make a lot more sense than just, oh, it's just a masked man with a specific phrase. It's like, all right, cool, but at the same time, I'm over here was like, okay, this makes absolutely no sense. So it's like, all right, we have, like, so what's between I Do It's Righted and Goddrifter? It's like, let's see, he's unmasked, he's not masked, he's, well, for the most part, he's lighter than...
You have arrived at your destination.
What's that called? What the, dang, alright, let's try to drive carefully because I'm over here going for a speed trap. I didn't know it was a speed zone. Ah, forget. Anyways. This is what I was afraid of.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I can't steer this car to save my life.
You have arrived at your destination.
Oh, come on. Enter the car? Oh, no, it's... Oh, wait, no, is it Super GT or is it... Yeah, my car's a Super GT, so what the heck's the problem? Wait. Oh, it's GT car. Aww. Phrase it better next time. Jeez. Anyways. Yeah, like, phrase it better next time. My goodness. But yeah.
At the roundabout.
Like what else is different? Like, that's super easy. Long story short, basically he's basically a light heavyweight hybrid, basically. Mix of striking along with mix of striking the mix of striking, high flying. Well, not high flying in that aspect, but it's like, okay, he can use the ropes properly.
You have arrived at your destination.
Bruh, 31 miles per hour slow. Bruh. Okay. But and then after that, no, the first one I joined after I walked away from OCW was I didn't join SWW because obviously it involves paying a Patreon for, which I don't have Patreon money. But in terms of what I wanted to do with my characters is ease and most people can tell you easily that it's like, okay, what do I want to do in terms of because of my character, because crazily enough I didn't know that Naraku ended up dying in there blind, and I look at it was writing, and it's like, oh my god, I can't believe I legit predicted his predicted the dyed hairstyle. Obviously, oh my god, come on, 177. Okay, why, okay, hold on. First and foremost, why in the heck is one of the drivers slowing down? Okay, there we go. Oh no. Hold on, how fast am I supposed to go in terms of this? Okay. That makes a little sense. I think I keep on starting like closer, but I think go a little bit farther on that one. So the one I joined after my experience with LCW was UKW, United Kingdom Wrestling, and I was like, you know what, let me sign in Captain Crimson, which is a character I've been making since 2K23, and another fun fact about Captain Crimson, she was my Rice character in WWE 2K23 for the Legacy My Rice thing, and yeah, it was not like, to be completely honest, it was cool, but at the same time it could have been a little bit different instead of just
arrived at your destination.
27 miles per hour for 3 stars. Ugh. I need something with handling. My god. I'll probably do that one another time. But yeah, it. Wait a minute. Use all targets. They'll set the stars. Receive a gold bar. It's a drift zone. Oh my god. It's like, wait a darn minute. It's a drift zone. Well, other than that, it's pretty crazy to say the least that we're at a time where but then again, there's always drama. Okay, I think that's like a lot of people are afraid of saying this because they don't want to hurt someone's feelings. There's always drama. But keep in mind, this is actually kind of true if you think about it, because of wait, what the heck else is doing this one? These Danish cars are both so cool. So let's head down to the Oceanic Azul. The target is clear. Go set 3 stars. Once this is done, you'll win gold bars. Now to Oceana Azul, which is in the other side of the map. Oceana Azul, which is... Wait, no, I was actually... Oh, wait a minute. I'm so confused. Where in the heck is Oceana Azul? Palacio Azul? Okay. Oceana Azul. Where the heck is it? Wait, hold on. I'm getting frustrated because I'm trying to figure out what is what. So, there you go. Landmarks, and let me check. If this is a danger sign, then it's like, okay, that makes no sense whatsoever. So it's not there. Azul, okay. I'm still figuring out which is which. Now, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to stay on topic, but at the same time, looking for, looking for the ones I actually need to do in Ocean Azul, which I'm trying to figure out which one is which. That's Playa Azul. Hold on. Wait, I'm a freaking following me the whole time. Casey just looked it up. But on UKW, I was like, okay, let me look for other places to sign up for. Sign up for a few events. Some of them, I said, unfortunately, I was kicked out at some of them because I was inactive. I didn't know I was inactive, even though I was shown online. But I think it's because like, okay, inactivity means like just being like, okay, we have it's like RP as the characters. But at the same time, I was looking at this Tupper box thing. I'm like, what the heck is Tupper box? Like, I'm so freaking confused. But yeah, it was well, yeah, it was like I'm over. I'm like, what the heck is going on? It's like, okay, hold on. And I was trying to RP, and then it's like, what the hell? I don't want to interrupt someone else's RP. But then it's like, oh well, you're not interacting with the other people, and it's like, I didn't know how to interact. I was like, okay, that was interesting to say the least. But yeah, it was one of those moments where it's like, okay, we're trying to find, what works, what doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, I'm in the right car. So, oh, she out of us. Wait. It's a speed. Oh my god, it's a freaking speed trap. What in? Oh my god, I literally was like, what the heck am I supposed to do? Like, I don't have. Like, what the heck am I? What's supposed to do with this? Like, bruh. Oh, she had a freaking Zool. Okay. Oh my god. And it's like, they could easily, oh yeah, just do, like, I'm trying to figure out what kind of thing it is, and it's a freaking speed trap. Okay. Let's try to dodge. Trying to dodge everything. Freaking Porsche! Lie about what? Okay. But yeah,
You have arrived at your destination.
the counts? I am so freaking confused. This is a very confusing one because it's like, okay, wait a minute, what's this? Damn, I can. Yeah, it's wait, unless, oh my god, unless it's wants us to do these freaking stock. If they want these in stock, then it's like, oh, what the heck's the point of you of doing this if I do these in stock and stock Zimbos? Like, what the heck? Thank you, I'm glad I say that. Anyways. It's I ain't gonna, it ain't worth it at this point. But yeah, in terms of like a lot of people are like, oh my god, I can't believe you're in the E-Fit, like, and ain't that ain't half the reason why people break friendships because of the bookings? Like, yes and no. Half the time it's because a lot of people start drama for no reason. That's basically what it is. They wanted to, like, they're mad at something, and it's like, what in the heck is going on, bro? Like, a lot of people wanted to have their cake and eat it too. That's basically what it is. But yeah, but yeah, after being exposed to UKW, I was watching it every single Wednesday while I was in between classes. I was like, okay, that's cool. Crazy part is I signed up. I signed in. What's that called? I signed up around June 10th of last year. Yeah, June 10th of last year. And keep in mind, I wasn't like doing anything for it, and it's like, okay. And I was like looking at everyone's gear. I was like, oh yeah. I need to be better with making my gear, because like, okay, because everyone has like really good looking gear. Either they have like custom gear that, and I'm like, man, I'm surprised I haven't done that yet, which is freaking crazy. But yeah, it was bonkers to say the least. And then I ended up joining A&W literally around like mid to late 2025. And I signed. As I think before then, I signed up with National. Hold on a second. Right, correctly, it was National Honor Wrestling. But before I even signed with anyone else, I didn't sign with Code of Honor because at the time everyone has really good looking gear, and I'm like, okay, I don't know how to make my gear. Because I usually resorted to using the gear that you win, not win, you unlock at my career in 2K19, which involved the boots, the pants, the knee pads, sometimes the coat, and I was utilizing the mask too. So I was like, "What the heck?" Like, I didn't know that I didn't know my newer gear was in the game, but it was crazy. So I'm over thinking, I'm like, okay, what will count as a news writing's character before the Goddrifter phase? And I thought about, I was like, oh, Sovek Nile. Like, that was like his, like, this would have been his last year as Sovek Nile. And then he went to in a promotion as Goddrifter for the next 2 or so years, to say the least. But yeah, it's crazy to say the least. But yeah, it's basically one of those things where it's like, okay, it should be fine. And then right after that, it was like, okay, it was pretty interesting, to say the least. Where the heck is the... Oh wait, no, there we go. I was like, where the heck is this thing I'm looking for? Well, yeah, it was like one of those things where it's like, okay, it should be fine as long as you know what you're doing. But yeah, I think that's about it. Now, I have been watching a web series on YouTube known as Most Wanted, which was made using a lot of Need for Speed Unbound, Payback, and Heat cutscenes. And so far, I love the drama. I absolutely love the drama of. It was called Need for Speed 2026, which, I'm not gonna lie, makes a ton of sense. And it was like it's one of those things where it's like, okay, you have the production, you use AI as a tool. You don't use AI to use as a that's the thing that would eventually make sense. But that actually got me thinking, what will be my number 15, like 15 Blacklist racers, to say the least. Which was wondering, what the heck is the Blacklist? Well, if you play Need for Speed Wanted, which is all but to a four of you guys, the Blacklist is, well, a list of racers that had a lot of bounty, on their heads, and basically being the most wanted. And I'm going to use different vehicles entirely, so that way it'd be like, okay, that makes, because like a lot of people will have, oh, it's like, oh, I have like, oh yeah, the number one guy is in a full-on concept. I was like, bro, that's not how this, that ain't how it's gonna work. Because because if someone's in a full-on race car and they're driving on the street, I'm pretty sure not only that car is gonna get found, but at the same time, the cop's gonna immediately recognize it as because it's not street legal. Oh yeah, so it's like, okay, it's like, oh yeah, this person just is like, so yeah, in the original game, there's 15 drivers you have to go past in order to get to Razor, but in the 2012 variant, there's only 10, which not only they're missing 5 extra racers, but at the same time, it's not to mention it looks weird without it. It's like, okay, like, oh yeah, and not to mention like oh yeah, you have to like crash the opponent's car in order to actually get access to it. It's like, what the, yo, are we a cop or are we a racer? Like, why the heck, like, why are we taking these people out in order to get access to their car? That makes absolutely no sense. So what will be my number 15? Well, so, but yeah, you know what? Let me do this as easy as possible. We're doing 20 racers this time. Not 15, not 10. We're doing freaking 20. Yeah, 20. Why 20? Simple, because obviously the longevity of it, and not to mention, 15 racers, yeah, 15 racers is cool, but at the same time, it's like, oh yeah, there's like other possibilities. They know what they're doing, and it's like, all right, that's cool, that's fine and dandy. And it's like, listen, man, you need to be number 20 on the blacklist. It's like, hold on, man, hold on, what? Since when do you guys add extra racers? It's like, okay, that makes it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. So in terms of the number 15 guy on the blacklist, not 15, number 20 guy on the the number 20 person on the blacklist, my bad. We'll be driving around in a, let's say for example they drive a Civic. What's their specialty? Well, easily cost the state, because obviously it's like, oh yeah, that's actually is a lot of people are like, oh yeah, that's not bad for the most part. And like, oh yeah, that's fine, but at the same time, why though? It's like, well, to put it simply, because it's the beginning, is the racer's choice, and it's like, okay, that's fine. So I do have a list on my head on what cars are gonna be like from number 20 all the way to number 1. So number 15. It will easily be a, I know it's gonna sound weird, but a BMW 328i sedan. And the reason why I say the sedan model of the 328i is because it's an entry part 3 series. It's an entry vehicle. Let's say an entry 3 series to get into. You can lightly mod the car. You can actually do a couple of mods and make the car a bit faster. It's like, okay, yeah, that's fine. Number 14, that would easily go to a, not 15. Number 19 on the blacklist would have easily been a. Crazily enough, a Cadillac ATS, ATS-V specifically, which basically V6 twin turbo. So it's NA with V6, but some people actually either supercharged it or they add a twin turbo setup to the vehicle, and it's basically making a lot of noises, all the right noises at that. But yeah, it's like once you look at it, it's like, oh, okay, that's freaking sick. So in terms of like, oh, what will be like your number 18? Well, number 18 is a freaking, wow, my freaking god, what? What? I'm not even racing, and yet ain't no freaking way. Got the Cesta Elemental Force Edition. What in the world is this? Alright, I am going to keep that. Because why in the world not? 192K. Alright. Sucker Evo. Dude. I ain't gonna hold you. I thought I was gonna get like, oh my god, I got 3 cars in a row. And all 3 of them are perfect. Actually, not thought about it. How much can I actually sell the System Elemental Forza Edition for? Because I am absolutely curious about that. Um, let's see. Oh, right here. The freaking Forza Edition. Because I keep in mind I already have one of these. So I'm going to be, let's see, how can I get it for, oh my freaking god. Jesus, dude. I mean, I am a patient person, so I might as well just, like, obviously. But at a price like that is crazy. Especially since it's a Forza Sesto Elemento Forza Edition. Even though I don't think, actually, that's a really good question. How much can you get out? Oh, never mind. I was like, what the heck is this? I was like, oh, wait, never mind. This. I was like, how bad is it? It's bad. How bad are we talking? We're talking. Like, we're talking Scotty Chuck bad. Oh, that bad? That bad. Anyways. Number 18. Number 18 got 19 person on the blacklist. Pontiac. Specifically, the Pontiac Solstice. Now, why the Pontiac Solstice specifically? Because it hasn't been done, and it hasn't been done yet, to say the least. Number 17. We're going with the odd pick on that one. We're going Nissan 280Z. Not 280ZX, not 260Z, not 240Z. We're talking Nissan 280Z. AKA the much more improved variant of the Fairly Z with the L28 instead of the L24. Has all the bells and whistles and all that jazz. Like, probably has a RB and probably has an RB in under the hood, which is moving already crazy as it is. But at the same time, you have to realize that the car weighs as much as half of a Ferrari 599 GTO. And normally I'll get into character and like, oh my god, we have the season assist 599 GTO, but then again, I'm not in character. I am basically myself for the most part. Let's see what else is there. Number 16 person Blacklist. I say probably the crazily enough, an EK Honda Civic. Alright, then now we're going to the number 15 person on the blacklist, which would have been a number 15 would have easily been a Would have been a Buick Grand National. Specifically the GNX. That would be number 15. Number 14 would have been a would have been, actually crazily enough, a Dodge. Oh no, hold on, not Dodge. A Ford Focus RS, yeah. Number 13 would have been a Nissan 370Z. Number 12 would have been a Mitsubishi Eclipse, Eclipse 2nd Gen. Specifically the GSX model. Number 11 would have been the M3 Touring Estate. Number 10, Porsche 911 Turbo, specifically the 993 model, if I remember correctly. That or 911 GT2. Shoot, I was gonna say, oh yeah. Number 9 would have been a, crazily enough, a, can you hear me on this one? Toyota Supra, specifically the Mark 4, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Mark 4 Supra at number 9. Number 8, we need more. Let's go on this. So we're going with the Dodge Challenger Super Stock, which is, well, make sure it is it's this one right here. Sorry, it's this thing right here. This is the super stock. Number 7, I'd add some Italian flair with the Alfa Romeo Giulia GTA M. Number 6, would have been a Ferrari 360 Modena. Number 5, would have been a 4GT number, specifically 2005 model. Number 4 would have been a Dodge Viper. Number 3, well, no, my bad. Number 4 would have been the C8 Corvette Stingray, not the Z06 or the ZL1. Number 3, number 3, a McLaren 650S. Number 2, a Lamborghini Countach LPI 800-4, and number 1, obviously, number 1 would have been a, well, it's got to be the M3 GTI, because most people, when they think most wanted, they think that blue and silver M3 that unfortunately lives rent free on our heads. So there's that. Now why do I want to make a blacklist, a most wanted blacklist for something? Because I'm not gonna hold you, this was I'm not gonna hold you, if I was actually going for as creative and Need for Speed was like, oh, the guy said making Need for Speed out of Criterion or Black Box or even EA Gothenburg, which originally was Ghost Games. But I mean, I was like, okay, cool. Let's see how much do we have into the budget? That way, be like, okay, that would have been fine. But instead of, for the most part, it's like, okay, we need to not have these many brands on the same cars. And it's like, okay, cool, why the heck not? And it's like, yeah, we would have been fine and dandy, but that's neither here or there. Let's see, how long has been my stream for? Oh, okay, so an hour and 54 minutes, so almost 2 hours. What else? Oh, okay, that's basically it. So yeah, I think that's about it for thank you guys for joining me on this episode of the Goddrifter podcast. For the most part, there will be a name change soon for the Goddrifter podcast, because if I keep saying Goddrifter podcast, it'll probably be like, oh my god, it's the Goddrifter podcast, yeah. It's like, and it doesn't sound original. That's one thing for sure. So with that out of the way, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Goddrifter podcast. This has been your host, Goddrifter, and leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what you want to see next. Be sure to check out my eFed WCRC. I do also stream on Twitch at Goddrifter, and that is basically it. With that out of the way, this is Goddrifter signing off, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.